Playboi Carti is allegedly featured on multiple different albums that are going to be dropping this summer, including collabs with The Weeknd, Travis Scott, Lil Uzi, and more. And we're still waiting for Carti to start his own rollout to his project, but maybe these features is what he's going to be starting with. And the first thing I want to look at here from Bob Lamb's news page is The Weeknd's A&R actually posted a snippet. Weeknd was on the red carpet. He's got an HBO show called The Idol coming out next Sunday. There was a brand new snippet, which is a nice pop track that makes you want to dance, twerk, I don't even know, but allegedly Carti is on the feature and it sounds very mainstream and very dope. You hear the flow? Yeah. And this was a great song to post because you got jerk-offs like me who just, I wasn't going to watch the Weeknd show on HBO at all, but, you know, maybe if they put, you know, this song in there, maybe I'll watch it and I'm interested. So it's actually really good promotion. If that actually releases on June 4th, maybe that's when the soundtrack or album, if the Weeknd's doing that, will drop. Also, the Friday before the show comes out is June 2nd, so maybe that's the date that it comes out. Either way, this is huge for Carti because he's at the biggest point of his career, so if he's able to collab with the biggest artist in the world right now, it's either The Weeknd or Bad Bunny, but either way, if Carti lands a feature like that, that's going to be a huge song for him and possibly even like a #1, right? Why would they play the song at the release party if it's not actually going to come out? I think they knew what they were doing by posting the snippet with Carti because the fans were going to go crazy over it. It'd be great promotion for the song and the show and everything. Now, there's a couple other albums Carti might be a part of, as he is allegedly featured on Travis Scott's Utopia and Uzi's Pink Tape. Now, Utopia for Travis Scott is supposed to be coming out in June, I believe. This right here is from Carti's Discord, and again, allegedly, I'm not going to fully believe anything until it's officially posted or I actually hear it myself, just because we know how Carti is with his features and everything. And apparently Chris, who I believe is like a leaker in the Carti Discord, has said that the verses are cleared and that this is the start of Carti's rollout here in a couple weeks. And he said, wait till you guys see what is going to be happening on Utopia and PT for Pink Tape. Travis Scott right now has the most hyped up album out of anybody in the rap game. I think no matter what the album sounds like, Utopia, if he actually drops it in June or this summer when he's done with it, it is going to be the album of the summer, whether the music's good or bad. He just has the rollout on lock, the culture on lock. If Carti's on Utopia, that's only going to make things even crazier. We know how crazy Astroworld was, so we'll have to see if that comes out in June. We'll have to see if that is true or not. The next thing that Chris went ahead and said is that he's going to be on Pink Tape. He's going to be on whenever Uzi chooses to drop his album, which, if we think back to what Uzi posted on his story back in March, he said, me and my love about to take over the world, and he tagged Playboi Carti and himself, obviously hinting at they have music together and that their projects are going to be dropping and everything. And this was around the same time as both of their great Rolling Loud performances earlier this year. I believe that the Carti and Uzi, you know, reuniting for a collab is more possible and more likely than the Utopia feature. Again, Uzi hinted at this himself earlier on this year, but I mean, both Carti and Uzi are big liars. This could have just meant the fact that they're dropping their albums around the same time. Obviously, Uzi's been taking his time with Pink Tape. It's been almost 900 days since he has announced that album. And for the last part of this video, I want to go ahead and check out some of the features that Carti has already canceled this year and that are already out of the window, because Kid Cudi went ahead and was talking about his album that's going to be dropping this year, and some of the fans were tweeting at him about some of the features on his project. Michael right here said, drop Solo Dolo Part 4 with Carti, and Kid Cudi went ahead and responds that he won't clear it, which is very weak. So yeah, it's not going to be on the album, and it sucks because the album smacks and everything. And I'll tell you one thing, that new snippet that Kid Cudi posted did not smack, so hopefully he has a little bit better stuff on his album. Dude, this is just kind of lame, canceling a feature like that, especially because Kid Cudi was featured on Whole Lotta Red, and you know, we know that him and Carti have made other music in the past. And if you remember earlier this year, or at some point this year, Kid Cudi went ahead and performed this song and showed it to his fans, and so we kind of did think that Solo Dolo Part 4 was dropping at some point, but this was the performance. So it seems like a cool song, too bad it will never be dropping. Another feature that Carti canceled, and we've talked about on the channel before, is that he was supposed to be on the song Mansion Musik with Trippie Redd. And when Mansion Musik actually dropped track 1, Mansion Musik, the title track, was all solo. And I think that's one of the hardest songs this year, and I think that's one of my favorite Trippie Redd songs ever. But imagine it did have Carti on it, I think that album would have gone up even more. I'm looking forward to the collab with The Weeknd the most, but we'll see if he ends up on Pink Tape or Utopia, because I think that would be dope as well. And maybe these features and this promotion for Carti will roll out into him dropping a single or something soon. Carti's at the peak of his career right now, so he can kind of do whatever he wants, and he's kind of got the culture on lock and everything. So I think he needs to come back this summer and make it a classic one. Let me know in the comments down below what Carti feature you guys are most excited for. Thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the video. I have a Twitter and Instagram. Go check me out there, and I'll catch you guys with new videos soon. Peace.